Okay, now in this video we are going to go through just what we have already done in the setup process. We've set up our membership site. We have set up our JV Zoo. We have set up our autoresponder. We've written out our sales copy. We've added our sales copy to our sales page. We've created a customer service page. We've set up our download pages or our content pages to be protected. And now we just want to recap by understanding what the customer is actually going to experience. We want to understand the customer flow. Okay, so the first thing obviously that's going to happen is that your customer is going to come to the page where you have written your copy and created your content. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you might want to not use a JV Zoo address. You might want to mask that with a domain name so that they can come to a domain name that's probably close to your subject matter. You can create the domain model airplane enthusiast. Then you can then mask that sales page. And actually, you should already have that domain name if you've already set up your WordPress site. So what you can do is you can actually redirect inside of cPanel to a particular to this particular page. So let's go ahead and just do that for a second here. I'm going to then I'm just going to copy this, then I'm going to go inside of my cPanel for the domain name. Okay, so what we're going to do is come inside of cPanel. We're going to come down to the domain section, and we're going to click redirects. And then once we go to the redirects, what we're going to do is we are going to change that to our domain name. We're going to make this directory something like home. And then we're going to have that redirect to the JV Zoo page. Okay, once we have that set up, then we're just going to click add. And when you start giving out the domain, or when you start directing people to home page, you're going to want to make sure that the home directory is in the link, because we are actually using WordPress in order to house our membership. So your sales page is going to be at the home page, and that's where people are going to first arrive when they see your product. And now, once you do that, what you're going to have to do is go back inside of your cPanel, and you're going to need to go in and create a directory. So I'm just going to right-click the very top. I'm going to type in home. Then the home directory exists there. Then I'm just going to go and type in my domain name and home. We're going to then click the refresh, and then that goes to our sales page. So we want to direct people to the directory or the subdirectory that we want them to go to so that they can see the sales page. So when your client or customer comes to the sales page and they go through here and then they decide to buy, then they're going to hit the $697 button or the $495 button, or whichever one works. I said we need to activate the product first, so let's activate the product. Okay, so we're going to come back inside of our product. We're going to allow sales. That's going to activate the product. Then we're just going to click Save Product here. Then we're going to come back to our home page, and then we'll click the Buy Now button, and then that's going to take us to the buy page. Right, so this is what your customer is going to see when they click the buy page. Now, again, I've got $697. You can be $497, $597, whatever you want to put. Just make sure that the amount is low for this product. They're going to put a delivery email in there, and then they're going to click check out with PayPal, and they're going to go and they're going to buy the product. Now, once they buy the product, they're going to be redirected through JV Zoo to a specific page that we have already designated. Now, this is the page they're going to see. Now, hopefully, you have placed your customer service video in here. You've embedded that with YouTube. You've also got your login link here. And what you're going to do is they should then go and look for the email that you've said is going to be coming to them. And you will walk them through that process using Screener. Now, when they click the link, they're going to be brought to this page, and what they're going to need to do is they're going to actually log in. I'm going to log out so you'll see what it's going to look like. And they're going to have a place where they can put their username and password, and then they'll be able to log in here. Okay, so once they log in, now they're not going to see any content right away. They're gonna log in, and what's going to happen is you are going to once again tell them that they are going to receive an email with their initial with their first month's content. Right? They should click that link and then go to the first month's content. Right? You're going to walk them through that process and put a video on the very first page you're going to see. Now, one thing that you're going to want to control is your front page, and I'm going to show you how to do that here right now. What we're going to do here is we're going to go inside of our dashboard here. We're actually going to have to log in here. And once we log in, we're going to go to the settings area, and we're going to go to the we're going to go to the writing. Well, before we do that, we're going to go to the reading section. And what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that the first page they see when they come to the site is going to be the page that we want. Right now, we don't want them to see the latest post. We don't want them to see the post page. We want them to see, you can designate any page you want. So what you want to do here is you want to create a page that basically says, and if they've come to the page and they want to sign up, you want to give them a link to sign up. If they come to the page and they're already a member, you want to tell them what to do. If they have not received their first month's content, you want to tell them what to do. And so you want to create a page so that when they come to there from logging in or clicking the login page, you want to set up your page up by telling them exactly what you want to happen. So this membership is going to be very customizable, okay, very easy to operate, and you are going to literally walk them through every step so that they get their content, their initial first month's content. Okay, so now what's going to happen is they're going to get an email with their first month's content, and they're going to click a link inside of that email. I'm going to show you what that email looks like. When they click the link inside of the email, they're going to come to a page that looks like this. If you recall, we've already created that email inside of Get Response, and we put the link in here. So this is going to be the email they're going to get from us. They're going to have that link in there. They're going to click that link. That link's going to bring them to this post. Now that post is going to be protected. So even though it's going to look to be open, they're going to be the only ones that can actually access it because they have been given a membership. Now, if someone tries to access this post or access the content that's there, they're not going to be able to because S2 member is actually protecting it. Okay, so every month they're going to get an email from the autoresponder. Right, they're going to get one in month 2, month 3, month 4, and each month they're going to click a link and go to the content. Click a link, go to the content. Click a link and go to the content. Right, and so your job is to create 12 months of content and promote the membership. So once you get the setup might take you a little while once you go through all the steps, but you're doing this one time. You're not going to be doing this over and over again. And when you're ready to pump up your income, what you do is to continue to promote the sales page, right? So again, the setup is really so that you can have it running on autopilot. They're getting the notices on the autoresponder, they're going to the page, they're downloading their content, and the content we've set up ahead of time. So this is a passive business once you have done the actual work. Okay, so that pretty much is the customer flow. That's what the customer is going to see once you have everything set up, and we have now completed the setup process. So with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next video.